She is, but talking about subconscious getting stuck, stuck with a ruse which seemed like a good idea at the time. I got a phone call one morning, one Wednesday morning. So the phone rings, I picked it up, and as is my usual, I said, "Good morning, Mindsight Clinic, can I help you?" And a woman on the other end of the phone said, "Is that Wendy?" So I said, "Hello, this is the Mindsight Clinic. My name's Barry. Can I help you?" "Is Wendy there?" I said, "I'm terribly sorry. I'm Barry Thain, and I'm here on my own, really. There's no Wendy." "Oh, I'm looking for Wendy, the hypnotherapist." I said, "Well, I'm a hypnotherapist, but I'm not a Wendy." "Do you know a Wendy?" "No, do I know Wendy? Was that one in America, Wendy Friesen or something like that?" I thought it wasn't, probably not her that you. I said, "I'm sorry, I have no idea who you're looking for." She said, "Well, I found directory inquiries. I know this Wendy works in Harley Street in Richmond." Harley Street in Richmond. So I phoned directory inquiries and asked for a hypnotherapist in Richmond, and they gave me you." I said, "Well, you should have asked for one called Wendy." "I don't know." She said, "Well, I don't know what to do." I said, "Well, neither do I. What's the problem exactly?" She said, "Well, it's my daughter. My daughter's got an appointment with Wendy, and we've lost her details." I said, "Right." She said that she's supposed to be seeing her on Friday, and I've taken the time off work, and I don't know where we're going. And I'm thinking, do I need this? Perhaps not. Anyway, so I said, "Tell me the story." "Well, my daughter saw Paul McKenna on the television, and she thought, if Paul McKenna can make these people do all sorts of silly things, then he can solve my problem." And so we phoned Paul McKenna's organisation, and he wasn't available, but he gave us a phone number, a mobile number for somebody that he's trained. And so we phoned this number. She was in France. So she said, she took our number and said when she came back she'd give us a call and give me her address and whatever, but she hasn't called, and I can't get back in touch with her, and I don't know what to do. What's the problem exactly? She said, "Well, my daughter won't eat much." I said, What does that mean, won't eat much? She said, "Well, she'll only eat chips, pasta, and rice with tomato ketchup. And nothing else." I said, "Right, okay. So what were you going to see Paul McKenna for?" "Well, she's 19 years old, and she's getting married in a couple of months, and I'm going to be ashamed and embarrassed if everybody else is sitting down to the wedding banquet and the cake and all of that, and she's sat there with a plate of chips." So I said, "Yes, I can see how, socially that might not be entirely desirable." I said, "But I'm afraid I have no idea who Wendy is, so, good luck." She said, "Can she see you?" I said, "Well, possibly. Can she see you on Friday? Because I've taken the day off work." So I had a look, and I could see her on Friday. I put the daughter on the couch and did some stuff. Direct suggestion, "It's all right, you can eat whatever you want." And off they went. It was a bit more sophisticated than that, but not much. She came back a week later with her phone. She tried, but she gagged on a lettuce leaf. So nothing had worked. So go back to immediately before whatever happened. When you get there, say yes. And when she was 12 months old, literally 12 months old, not 11 months, not a year and a day, when she was 12 months old, she'd eaten a jar of Sudocrem. Zinc oxide, nappy rash cream, and it made her ill. And her subconscious mind, which was also 12 months old, decided that it would stop her getting ill again by stopping her from eating. I cannot tell you how chips, rice with tomato ketchup and pasta got through the loop. I suppose she had to eat something. But her aversion was so strong, if her mum served her chips up with a spoon that had been used to serve somebody else's broccoli, and there was a bit of green on the spoon, she couldn't eat the chips either. Anyway, her subconscious had decided that food was out of the question because this zinc oxide had made her so ill. Well, of course, zinc oxide isn't food, but you can't expect a 12-month-old subconscious to know that, really. So I explained to the subconscious that it was a great idea to stop her host, the girl being ill, by making sure she didn't eat nappy rash cream or other applications that were meant to be put on the skin. But it's not food. And actually, stopping her from eating food isn't helping. It's not making her healthy and slim and all that sort of thing, or happy. Quite the reverse. So give it up. Which the subconscious agreed. So I said, right, well, I left her asleep for a couple of minutes, nipped upstairs, and got a satsuma, which I peeled the skin off, broke that up into segments, some little cherry tomatoes. I got a banana that I sliced up into a few slices, put it all on the plate, went back down, and a secret ingredient, which I won't tell you about at the moment. Went back down, and I took a piece of the orange. I brought the hypnosis to a point where she could talk. Her eyes were still closed, she could talk. And I said, I said, well, I'm going to give you a piece of orange, I want you to try it. So she said, okay. So I gave her a segment of the satsuma. I said, put it in your mouth, put it in the mouth, and held it there, sort of gingerly. And I said, chew it. Chewed it. Okay, you can swallow it now. She swallowed it. She looked quite happy. So I said, how was that? And she said, it was great. I said, do you want another piece? And she said, yes, please. And started crying. And so did I. It was just so wonderful. Honestly, with both of us in tears over a piece of orange. So she had another piece of orange, and I said, okay, well, how about, do you want to have a go at some banana? She said, oh, I'll try some banana. So I gave her a piece of banana. I was eating the banana, and then we moved on to cherry tomato, and that really took her by surprise, because she expected the cherry tomato to taste like tomato ketchup, which was, understandable. Of course it didn't. It nearly took her head off, the shock of it, but she was fine with that. And then I took the secret ingredient. And I said, you do know that I wouldn't give you anything that would do you any harm, don't you? She said, yes, I know that. I said, well, I'm not going to tell you what this is, but I want you to hold it first of all. Do you know what it is? She said, no, I don't know what it is. Right now, just hold it between your teeth and touch it with your tongue. Any ideas? She said, no. Or other. Okay, bite into it. She ate it, and I said, so what was it? She said, I'm sorry, I don't know. It was a grape. Can you imagine somebody gets to 19 years old in this country and not, and that was that. She, end of food aversion. I got the wedding photographs later on, and Paul McKenna missed out on that one. Oh.